Digital Pool is the ultimate app for billiards enthusiasts, tournament directors, and league operators. Digital Pool enables world-class billiards events by using innovative technology to enhance and streamline the experience at every angle. Experience features like live scoring, text notifications, table assignments, real-time match updates, automatic reporting the Fargo rating, player stats and profiles, live streaming overlays, online player registration, and digital payment tracking. Enjoy all this and more by signing up for your free account at digitalpool.com.
Welcome everyone to the WPBA Colorado Classic, sponsored by Olhausen. My name is Ada Leo, and I'm joined in the booth with Adam King.
Yeah, hi everybody.
Hello. So we're just waiting for the player announcements to start, and just wanted to announce our feature match for the 5 p.m. round, which is Briana Miller versus Kristina Zlateva. So I didn't think this is a B-side round.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so whoever... Or, I'm sorry, maybe this is A-side round. I should look at this before I get in the booth. Sorry.
I think Margaret and Pia are playing for the hot seat, I think.
Oh, I see. Right.
That's what the chat was saying as well.
Nice to see you in the chat, Pat. Thank you so much. Yeah, I had a really good match yesterday, so I think I was playing out of my mind. I don't know what happened. You know, you just blank out and then just everything is just working and going away. That happens. Yeah, so whoever wins moves on to the next round in this matchup here, and then whoever loses, you know, they did cash, but they don't move on, so it's unfortunate exit for them.
We're in the top 6, I believe now, yeah?
I don't think so.
No, not yet.
Let's look at the...
Yeah, let's look at the bracket here. Sorry, we just sat down, guys. We're a little behind the action.
Let's look at the scores right now. Nope. They're setting up for the next round, so... I think they're waiting for the announcement, so let's put back the player card. So, Adam, are you a pool player here?
Oh, yes. I'm the house pro at Mile High Billiards in Arvada. I've been playing in this area for about 16 years. Former state champion here and all that. So, yeah, been playing at a decent level for a while.
Is that pool hall very far away from here?
15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Oh, I see. This is my first time in Colorado, so
cool.
What I've noticed is the sun is very hot.
The sun is hot. We've had an intensely warm summer. I know Europe has had a hot summer too. A super hot summer this year. And today, yeah, for it to be almost 90 coming up on October, extremely rare here.
I think I didn't turn off the music, so let me know in the chat if you can hear us correctly. But I think now I got all the settings right. Lonnie took a break, and I stepped in, and I'm like trying to remember from 9 o'clock how the settings were.
Sure. No, we're good.
Yeah, I did the 9 o'clock match and then decided to go sightseeing and went to the Denver Art Museum, which is fantastic.
It is good, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, every time I go in there, I wonder why I don't go in there more. It's really nice.
Yeah, so I'm trying to do all the touristy stuff since this is my first time in Colorado. So I had gone to the Botanic Gardens the first day I came. And then tomorrow I'm going to get a view of the Rockies from a hot air balloon.
That's amazing. Very cool. Yeah.
I'm living it up as a tourist.
Hot air balloon. That's cool. I've never done that.
Yeah, there's no music. We're just chatting right now. We're still waiting for the announcements. So we're just trying to get to know each other. This is my first time meeting Adam King here, and he meeting myself. I'm from New York City. I play out of Amsterdam Billiards and Society Billiards, two very famous pool halls over in New York City.
Yeah, big time. Yeah, no, I'm familiar. It stinks that they closed down. What was the place just
Steinway?
Steinway, yeah, just outside of the city. Yeah.
Well, that Astoria, Queens is getting very hot for people moving in and real estate development. So unfortunately, Steinway was just one of those situations where it's a huge space and the real estate was very valuable during COVID. They had to shut down. So unfortunately, it is what it is. There is going to be another pool hall opening up soon, later in the year, in Astoria. So we'll see
Oh.
what that room looks like.
Oh, very cool.
They used to be in Woodside and they closed during pandemic. So then they decided to change locations, and they're in the process right now of building up that room.
Oh, excellent. Yeah. I think pool is super hot right now, so there's a lot of room owners that are willing to put up the money, you know.
You know what I also found out is that on the East Coast, 9-foot table competitions are really the predominant pool type of tournaments.
Well,
But then when you come to the West, everybody's want to play on bar box
Well, I
tables.
think
What is going on
if
here?
you go all the way to the West Coast, you still have the big table game, all the way on the East Coast. But everywhere in the middle, or largely in the middle, is bar tables. I mean, because I play out here, and I didn't even play on the bar table when I moved here, but you absolutely have to develop a good bar table game in this area.
Oh my goodness, I don't think I can live here. It's nice to visit.
Yeah, yeah. No, but there's so much money on the bar table, though. It's absolutely epic.
I guess you go where the money goes, right?
Well, you have to. I mean, if you want to compete in this area, you better get good on the bar table.
Yeah. So they're just doing the player announcements right now. So just going to go over the match rules while we're at it. So in this tournament, we are lagging for the first break. It's an alternate break format. The 9-ball does not count on the break in the bottom 2 pockets. It's a 3 consecutive fouls is loss of game. And we are doing a 3-point break rule. So it looks like the ladies are getting set up to lag for the break. And it's a race to 8.
All right, here we go. They're both going to be close here. Perfect lag by Kristina.
So Kristina has quite a few accolades here in this bio sheet. She is currently ranked number 6 in the WPBA, and she is playing with a Mez EC4 K9 shaft, and her break is a Mez Power Break G. Looks like her jump cue is also a Mez Air Drive 3. She uses a Kamui athletic tip and the Kamui Roku chalk. So she's been tearing up the scene recently.
I think everybody's kind of waiting on Kristina to finally make it to a final, to finally cross that finish line. She's been close now, I think, for the last 2 seasons. You know, building her way up the ranks, and you see her get better and better, and she's had a lot of international experience now. And, yeah, she's one of those ones just outside the top 5, I think, that deserves to be there.
Well, I know this year she decided to focus on pool playing full-time. She was working previously and playing pool at the same time, and I feel like having that split focus had an effect on her results. But at the end of the day, it's just you got to focus on the process. The results will come, and I think having her be more focused on her goals and her dreams here is really only going to make her be better and then have that show in a championship one of these days.
Sure, no doubt. And she breaks off fairly successfully. I can't tell how much of that one she can see, but it looks like most of it.
Let's try this other side view.
It's tough. She can definitely hit it. How much she has of it, I'm not so certain. Can she play? Let's go back. No, it doesn't look like she can stop it right behind the 5. She might be able to combo the 7 in the side.
Or, I mean, do you think that she can try to marry it into a safe, a marry against the 5?
I think I that's the shot she'd probably like to shoot, but I think she's just off straight. But I could be wrong. It's so difficult to tell the angle here. Yep, she played the 7, and she wanted that 1 to run down towards the corner.
That was really tough to control because that combination was far. She was like in this awkward queuing situation. So I guess she just accepted the situation and now just has to recover.
No doubt.
You think she could see a piece of it?
I do think she can see the right-hand side of it. Not the easiest safety by any stretch of the imagination here. She'll have to have excellent speed control.
Yeah, I think this is a safety, right?
Without a doubt. This is a very tricky safety from here, though. The 1 ball wants to come out into the middle of the table. She'll have to be very gentle to slide. She decided to come up and down. Look at this for a shot.
Did she get cover?
Ooh, she does not, but that was a great route for the cue ball. And Briana Miller, her first shot on the TV table, I believe.
She was on the TV table earlier at 9 o'clock.
My bad.
So we're down to like was it final 6? So we have a lot of these ladies have already been playing on the TV table.
A wonderful stroke there.
Yeah, she shoots very sporty.
Oh yeah, I've seen Briana play. She's another one that could be in a final any day now, right?
Yeah, for sure. She has been playing for a long time now. Started playing with her grandfather at the age of 9, and then decided she was coming up through the junior ranks, and then went to a college that had a billiards program.
Oh,
Lindenwood.
Lindenwood, yeah. Oh, excellent. I didn't know she went to Lindenwood. Well, you can see this Mark Wilson influence then. Very structured on her fundamentals. She shoots. Look at that follow through. She never slowed down the momentum of her cue. Very well struck.
She's also currently the tournament director for the JP Newt Regional Tour in the Northeast.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that. Good for her.
So she's been encouraging a lot of the ladies to come on board and get that big girl experience by playing against pros, semi-pros, no handicap,
Sure.
even races. It's definitely a different mentality when
you're
playing at the higher level.
Without a doubt. Everybody thinks, there's always these commentators that are like, oh, I can't believe they did XYZ thing. It's like, if you're not out there, you have no idea. You have no idea. There's a whole extra level you have to overcome of the expectation on yourself and from the other people watching.
For sure.
Look how confidently she's stroking the ball. Her speed control looks great. She's never slowing her cue down, letting it deliver straight down the line.
Yeah, you have to have a good acceleration and follow through to make your shots. If you decelerate, or even some people try to make a shot and they're like, I think it goes in. Maybe. That won't go in at all.
No. Yeah, pool's one of those weird games where it's better to execute a bad plan with 100% confidence than a great plan with 70% confidence.
I think so. You see here at the 9 o'clock round, Briana had like kind of a two-way shot, and she still like went for it. She might not have pocketed it, but stuck with her decision and committed.
Well, it keeps you in the match too when you feel like you're following through on what you're thinking about. A great out there from Briana as well, going up 1-0 here. Really playing well. That was not an easy starter she had. Not an easy rack, really, and she made it look very easy. But no, executing, having full confidence in your execution, whether or not your cue is going straight or whatever, is a huge deal in pool. You see people win that way all the time. When they're just like, they're just feeling it, executing, and you could maybe pick some flaws out in their style or whatever, but they're executing in their mind at a high level, right? Like their confidence is high.
Well, even if you're not confident, people do say just act like fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you make it.
And then you get yourself into that mindset.
Yeah, without a doubt. You can talk yourself into it. Everyone talks about talking themselves out of it, but you can talk yourself into it as well.
Well, it looks like she made a break and it did not satisfy the 3-point breaking requirement. So what that means is the opponent can come to the table and take the shot, or give the table back to the breaker, and the breaker can push out. So it looks like the opponent didn't have a good shot on the 1, so she gave the table back.
Pat Highcock, they do make a 9-foot coin drop. You rarely see them, but they exist. Diamond billiards, that is.
So what do you recommend doing in this situation?
Well,
kick in resave?
No, I'm going to push out if I'm her. Because the 2 balls down table, I like her idea to push down towards the 2.
Mm-hmm.
She might get it back, but she'll be in a better position than she was. She's going to nudge the 2 to an even more difficult spot.
Yeah, now she has to do some work if she were to pocket this 1 ball and try to get shape for the 2.
Yeah, it was a smart push by Briana because she basically takes the shot away from Kristina, and she has to play safe. So Kristina is probably going to play the 1 ball down to the short rail where the 2 is and put the cue ball behind the 6-3 just like this.
Use a cover.
Yep, very good shot there. very good cue ball knowledge. And now she's forcing Briana to really make something happen.
Yeah, you never want to lose control of the table. I've learned this in this tournament for sure.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, okay, she's going underneath it, kicking the one ball back up table. There we go. Did she pocket it? She did. And right behind the 5, so...
She's stuck herself.
Not getting any easier for Briana.
Now she's got to kick and see if she can make it in the corner.
Yeah, I think she'll kick this with some pace.
She has to, because she has to get around for shape for that 3, because the 3 is kind of surrounded by the 5 and the 6.
Yep, good pace, and if you hit it with good pace, you can get lucky here, but she did not.
Yeah, I think she just sold out in this shot.
She left a really good opportunity for Kristina. Kristina just came out of a tough match with Margarita Steyer, I suppose, not Fifilova anymore.
Well, we call it on the bracket is Margarita Fifilova.
Okay.
Or, I mean, I think Lonnie calls her Feffy.
I like Feffy. Oh, a little past the line she wanted there.
Now, do you have a favorite game that you play in billiards?
Yeah, I would say my favorite game is rotation.
Rotation, 9 ball and 10 ball?
Oh, yeah, big time. That's the majority of my big wins have come from rotation, although I have a better appreciation for bar table 9 or 8 ball now. It's still not my favorite game, but I'm okay with it. You have to get good at it in the Midwest. You just have to.
I'm refusing to move to the Midwest.
Oh, no, don't. Yeah, don't do it.
I'm not doing it.
More expensive out here anyway.
First of all, there's very hot sun, which I can't deal with since I'm like a vampire. And, you know, I'm a night creature that plays pool. And then number 2, I mean, although Denver is a nice city, you know, it's just bar tables. I can't. I can't.
Yeah, no. When I moved here, I said the same thing. But I lived here for too long, and if you want to play pool, well, you got to go where the money is. So a lot of bar table.
Or decide to be a traveling pool player and only do big tables.
Well, I did that for a long time too. Yeah, but it's bar tables. There's so much money. There's so much money to be made on them. And the player base is weaker, frankly. So, you know. And also, if you're going to play, let's say you're a 700 playing a 750, on the big table, the 700's going to get there only every now and again. But on the bar table, it's much closer to a coin flip. So that helps too.
I guess we will cross that bridge when we get there if I have to move to the Midwest for any reason.
I would say I don't know why you would, but Kristina looking good here though. She wants an angle to go back down table. She wants that cue ball to run, and it does not. So she is faced with a pretty difficult shot here, actually.
I think she just roll it up and then accept the longer 9-ball shot.
She absolutely can do that, or she can use top left-hand spin to come 3 rails around for the 9. Much more difficult shot.
She's on the rail. That's very aggressive.
It is very aggressive, just laying it out there. Let's see what she decides to do. She's in between. This is a terrible angle for her.
I think she's trying to negotiate with her positioning because the table behind her might be a little too close. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, she played a different route. She just went 3 rails the soft way up top. Not bad. She made certain to pocket the ball that way, and she gave herself a manageable shot on the 9-ball. You don't want to be on the rail. This will be all fundamentals here. Stay very still and just deliver the cue forward. No tension in your backhand. Just push. Fantastic. Stay out of the pocket. Nice shot. Very, very well done, Kristina.
That was not easy, and she
made that look
very
easy.
Confident.
She made it look easy.
I don't like that shot, and I really have to use my entire willpower to don't move, don't fidget.
Yep. You know what? When I get into a situation like that, I really do just think about pushing the cue 4 inches through the ball.
Yeah.
You know, because it focuses you on something healthy instead of where your eyes are or where your feet are at. Just push through the ball and count that you aimed it correctly.
When I'm playing well, I'm just thinking about touching that edge of the ball or touching that piece of the ball.
Watch them touch each other, right?
And just pushing that piece of
When I was a kid, Nick Varner gave me a cool piece of advice. He's like, just watch the collision. Watch the cue ball run into the object ball. And he said, that'll keep your head down. And I was like, I stuck with me my whole life. I still do that to this day.
Very nice. So it's still very close, 1-1. I don't think there's going to be a runaway. It's going to be very close to the end, in my opinion.
They're both stroking very nicely. I think we're going to see a good match here. Oh, do we have a dry break?
We
do. Where's this 8-ball going? Oh, that's a bad roll.
It not only was it a dry break, it was not a 3-point satisfied break.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that. Yeah, so another 3-point. That's so rare to see two so close together.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure Briana decided to give the table back to Kristina.
Well, yeah, of course, good call there. And where do you push? I don't think you do, yeah?
Well, Zlateva can push for sure. She can also try to kick it and make it. I mean, off of the bottom short rail here. Because, the two's right there. So she decided to push.
She left. Ooh. Wow, did she leave too much?
Let's look at this other camera view.
Ooh, that's close.
That's a tricky shot, though.
That is very tricky. Yeah, this is a tough situation. I wonder if Briana will give this back.
Yeah, because if you try to, go up the corner, you might scratch.
She would probably like to just stop the cue ball right there and play the 1-ball 3 rails around. But I don't think that shot lays with the point of the pocket being in the way. So I am very interested to see what Kristina has in store here.
But she gave it back to Kristina.
She did. So I think that's the right move.
She's like, I don't like this shot. You can take it.
Yeah. She might be trying to spin this in with a little low left. Nope, she stopped it right there like I said first, but she's got to get a little love, and she does not.
Oh, it leaked out.
Yep.
This other view. Yep. I don't think it's makeable, though.
She can make it in the bottom left-hand corner, but she was eyeing that pocketing angle. And Briana's a shooter. I think she's going to go for this. She is. Draw the ball to 1 rail out, just like that for the 2 in the side. And one great positional shot here on the 3-ball.
Would you draw this or go up 1 rail back?
I would go up to the short rail and back down with a little bit of left-hand spin, trying to go in between the 6 and the 4. Tough shot, but if she can go on the other side and miss the 8-ball, that's also what she could try. Sort of stunning the ball down the line. That's kind of where that ball wants to go. On second thought, the stun shot, just like this. But got to miss the 8. And she did. Wonderful. Did she get low enough? That was the issue. You had to really make sure to get down. Ooh, that's close. I think she thinks she has it. Wonderful. Nice stroke there as well. Definitely thinner than she would like on this 4.
Yeah, but it does give it natural 3-rail position to get to the 5.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can sort of put all your energy into pocketing the 4 here. Does she like it? She is cutting this in the corner.
Oh.
She's deciding that the cue ball is easier to manage that way.
Yeah, that was very difficult.
I didn't love the choice there, but she must have just absolutely felt certain that the cut in the side was too thin, so she just took her medicine and tried to make it. I don't hate that. She committed to her own idea.
I think I would have personally, if I didn't like that shot, of course, from the commentary booth, we'll make everything. But when I'm at the table, if I'm not liking this shot, I'm going to play safe.
Yeah, that was an aggressive choice. Really good cue ball there from Kristina. Confidently routed right between the 8 and the side pocket.
You know what I found was very interesting is I've never played in a situation where there's 0 humidity.
Yeah, see, we play that way here all the time. So when I go to the south or the east, your tables play considerably different.
Yeah, so if anything, I was actually putting too much into my stroke, and I had to ease back.
Everything snaps, yeah. You get spoiled living here because your stroke's always smooth. I mean, the cue ball always moves for you. All right, she's looking one rail out to the middle of the table to shoot the 8 in the side. You could stun this ball, or you could spin it with some left hand. It depends on how she feels. She stunned it with a little left. Perfect speed. They both look great here. They're both taking their shots. Looking confident, playing with a good pace.
I just think that maybe the difference will be coming down to decisions, making the right call for that situation.
100%. Briana took on a tough shot there, and she's going to pay for it. I like her zeal, though. She went for it. All right. Kristina taking the lead again.
So I wanted to mention that we do have 3 more stops on the WPBA tour. We are going to be going to Louisville, Kentucky in 2 weeks. I can't believe it's 2 weeks already. And then in November, we're heading to Capital City Billiards in Concord, New Hampshire.
Okay.
And that's a brand new room, so excited to see that place and meet all the people in New Hampshire.
How far away is that for you?
For me, I think it's like a 4-hour drive.
Okay.
It's a 1-hour drive from Boston, north.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Boston's about 4 to 5 hours, depending on traffic for me.
Wow. Okay. So are you going to drive or are you going to fly then?
I think I'm going to fly there and then see if I can team up with someone with a rental car. There's so many options. I think when you start touring with the ladies, you have to network and figure out, like, how can you split costs in some way?
100%.
Sharing a room, sharing rental car.
I'm very familiar with that game. Yeah.
So were you a road hustler?
No, not a road hustler. I just went from tournament to tournament to tournament for a very long time. Longer than I should have. I love the game, though, and I love playing, and I did well. I won a lot of good, a lot of, like, nice mid-sized tournaments.
Have you been at the U.S. Open?
Yeah, 4 times, yeah.
Wow.
I got in the top 64 in 2021. So I can play, but I'm like a good, like, solid 700 Fargo.
So you were there when I was there. I was a staff member. I got to be a scorekeeper and rack the balls.
I actually remember you keeping score and doing the time and everything. I do. Yeah.
That was a tough job. I would say once you got closer to the end, the top 16, they would really be looking at you to make sure that you racked correctly.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah. Wonderful hit from Briana there.
Well, she put her hand up there. I think she got lucky and was apologizing for it.
She did, but that's how the game goes. Everybody knows that. You got to hit them to get lucky. And sometimes the rolls go your way.
Now, do you think she's going to elect to go kick it from behind or kick it from the front? She's got a little piece, maybe.
Yeah, I think she's got just a piece of the ball. She'd probably try to go underneath the 3 ball here with the cue ball. No, she decided to play it around maybe. Well, honestly, I'm not certain what her idea was right there.
Oh, did she get by that 6?
Yeah, that's tricky there. I think she can see the whole ball. So she will play the 2 just above the 7 and to get to the short rail and play the cue ball back underneath the 3 ball here. A little bit of right-hand spin. Bringing the 2 ball to the top rail, and she wants that cue ball to move. A really good line there, actually. An absolutely perfect line, just a little bit short of pace. A good containing safety, though, but she might end up behind the 4-6 here.
Well, I mean, if she, has eagle eyes and can slice it to the bottom left,
super tough.
Go 3 rails around to get shape for the 3. But I mean, that's the super aggressive route.
She'll play back underneath the 3 here again. Actually, 3 rails back underneath, a little thick. Where's the 9 ball going? Where's the 9 ball going? Oh, the ultimate big roll.
She put her hand up. She was just like not intending to do that, but this is 9 ball. Luck is a factor.
That's one of those things where Kristina will be really upset at how poorly she hit that safety shot, and then she gets the win for it. It's a weird game sometimes. But when it goes your way, you have to accept it, right?
Yep. So I forgot to mention our last stop is in December with the Dr. Pool Classic. It's a WPA ranking event. It's going to be our finale in going to be really large. I think we're expecting 80 players.
Wow.
It's going to be in Rothschild, Wisconsin.
Very cool. Well, Fifi, I guess, will have a good time of it. It's her home.
Feffy.
Feffy, sorry, not Fifi. It's the first time I'd ever heard it.
Oh,
All
my
right.
goodness.
Feffy. Yeah, close to her home then, relatively.
So are you going to call Kristina Zlateva the Slayer? That's her nickname.
The Slayer? No, I'll call her Kristina. That's fine. I'm not sure I can say Slayer.
Slayer. So everyone, if you like and what you're watching with the live stream, we do have the $ in YouTube where you can submit a donation. You can also do it on the WPBA website. We do have some ball sets here. So let me put that up briefly because it looks like somebody took a break. So you can actually purchase the Arithmet ball set that was used at a tournament, this one, and we also have from previous tournaments. And if you purchase it during this tournament, you can have your cue ball signed by any of the players. So that's a pretty good value there.
That's very cool. Yeah, support these guys. They're doing a wonderful job here, and the WPBA is getting better every single year. I'm happy to see you guys having more and more events, being more and more organized, and getting bigger sponsors. The women's game is escalating so quickly.
So while the ladies are on break, I'm going to play a commercial.
Digital Pool is the ultimate app for billiards enthusiasts, tournament directors, and league operators. Digital Pool enables world-class billiards events by using innovative technology to enhance and streamline the experience at every angle. Experience features like live scoring, text notifications, table assignments, real-time match updates, automatic reporting the Fargo rating, player stats and profiles, live streaming overlays, online player registration, and digital payment tracking. Enjoy all this and more by signing up for your free account at digitalpool.com.
I love WPBA because it's like a big family and we feel so warm.
The sisterhood amongst the women. One of the greatest gifts I've ever gotten out of pool were the friendships that I've built from them.
What I like most about the WPBA is their continued support for women's pool.
I love the camaraderie and the competitiveness of the WPBA players.
WPBA gives us a chance, a stage to compete and show our passion.
WPBA always supports us in that every tournament we go to, they will always take care of us.
What I love about the WPBA are all the fierce competitors out there.
The competitiveness.
I love the equipment at the WPBA.
I like the most about WPBA that they keep continuing to support women's sport throughout so many years.
What I love about the WPBA are the fans.
What I love most about the WPBA is that we're all kind of like one big family.
I love that the WPBA brings great competition from around the world.
The WPBA has been a huge part of the growth of women's pool, and I love them for that.
Well, it looks like the ladies are still on break, so how's the pool scene in Colorado? I'm surprised by so much pool.
No, it's very nice. We're lucky. We have 3 really top-tier pool rooms here. We have Piazzas, we have Felt that we're here at right now, and we have Mile High Billiards in Arvada. Excellent pool rooms with a lot of great players. We don't have any real elite players here in Colorado, which is interesting for such a large city, but we have a lot of good, like high 600 and lower 700 players.
Great.
Oh, where's the cue ball going? Almost in the pocket, but she got away with it. And where is the one ball going? Oh, just bumped out for her. This is a good chance here.
Yeah, I think she can bump out the 2 after she makes the 1 with this shot.
Yeah, this is kind of ideal. The balls kind of can bump your way sometimes, and the rolls seem to be going with Kristina a little bit here. And now, can she take advantage of it is the deal, right?
Yeah, this is a pretty good break considering the last time I think she did not satisfy her 3-point rule. So this definitely got a good spread. She made a ball. She satisfied the requirements.
Excellent. All right, just bear down. Don't think about hitting the 2 so much here. You've already thought about it. Just deliver your cue and make the 1 ball. Excellent. Oh, she is going to hate where that 2 ended up.
She hit that a little too strong.
This is tricky here. The bank shot may lay, and if it does, I think she will go at this, actually. The safety is just too difficult. If she can see the entire left-hand side of the 2, she does have the safety option back up table, but she would have to hit it at an awkward speed. So she might play the aggressive shot here. Oh, she tried to go underneath the 9 ball there. Tricky. Or tried to put the 2 ball on the other side of the table.
Yeah, but I don't think she left Briana a shot here, unless she wants to go aggressive with a combo on the 8.
Yeah, the safety is not the easiest from here. Oh, she had enough room to get by. It didn't look like that on the camera.
Ooh,
excellent shot.
This is my favorite kind of shot, jail time. She freezes her up against another ball, and now she's got to be forced to kick and get out of this.
No, it's a fantastic safety, isn't it?
Now, how would you do this? 1 rail kick, 2 rail kick?
She might be forced to go 1 rail because of where the 6 ball is. I think she has the 2 rail option, but yeah, she's going 2 rails here. Actually, yeah, the 2 rail option's wide open. It's not easy, but oh, well, look at this. What a great hit. What a great hit. It doesn't look like the 2 goes past the 7, does it?
I don't think so.
She might bank this ball cross side.
Well, she certainly will tell us. Ooh,
Oh, she
good
did.
call.
Very good bank. And look at her cue ball as well. Very nice position. Very confident how she struck that as well.
Now she's very straight on the 4 to get to the 5 in the bottom short rail here.
She'll have to play short side, but it...
She's got to juice it. What do you think?
Yeah.
Rail, draw back, 2 rail.
And she has the option to go 1 or 2. Oh, she struck that really nicely. She didn't try to get too much out of that. I like that. She'll go up and down now for the 6. Short rail to short rail.
You know what I learned about playing in this event, because there's no humidity, is less is more.
Yes. The cue ball's going to move. Just let it. 1 rail. 2nd short rail. How's her speed?
Not enough.
Ooh, man, that's a great shot. She missed it by 1 cue ball width. And she's still going to cut at this, I believe.
Yeah, I think this is cuttable. I think 1 less rotation, she would have been screwed there.
Oh, no, for sure. And she would have loved 1 more rotation. But she's good at these shots. I've been watching her make them all week. Ooh, look how smooth she hit that. She can hit that at that speed because she has no tension in her grip hand, folks. As she moves her cue forward, there's nothing impeding its movement, so she can hit the ball delicately and get a lot of speed.
So for those of you with a death grip, please fix this.
Yes, that's the worst thing you can do in pool. And man, Briana will hate that shot, though. Jeez. She tried to draw underneath the 8 there.
Well, she can try to bank it again. She's so good at banking.
I think she'll play the 8 ball up to the middle short rail just like that. She wants that ball to move, but not bad. Not bad. Nice containing shot there. Forcing Kristina to take on a really difficult bank.
I don't think this is... Well, that's if you want to be aggressive. I think the smarter play is to play a safe.
She could play the 8 ball down by the 9. Tricky, though. She's almost straight on it. This is really tough, actually. This is a tough position. I think she will go for the bank here. Yep, there we go. Look at this. How good did she hit that?
Wow.
How good did she hit that? Wonderful shot, Kristina.
Wow, she certainly showed me who was boss on that bank.
Right. Gosh, she's going to hate that. She got just low on the 9. Ooh, this is that terrible 50-yard line place where none of your options are easy.
Do you go for the bank or do you go for the cut?
She just made a good bank. Maybe she's feeling it. She's up 2 games. How's her posture looking? Yep, she's either going to cut this in the side or bank it. I think she's going to bank it. Oh, she went for the corner. Never mind. Psyched us all out. And a scratch. No. Oh.
Did she hook her?
I think she can see it, but man, Kristina, man, the way she was cueing didn't look like she was going to cut it.
I don't know about this.
It's easy to fool us up here in the booth.
Even Briana's looking at it, double checking, triple checking.
Oh, you're right. Oh, she is hooked. She hooked her on the nipple. That's amazing. How's her luck? I
think she should play the lottery. What do you think?
Not good at all, Briana.
No, I meant Kristina.
Oh, Kristina, yeah, huge. Yeah. Kristina, 2 big rolls in a row there. Yeah, Kristina will have to feel extremely fortunate, but when they come your way, you have to take advantage. All right, and she is. That stinks. Briana has not played poorly this match. Just a couple little things a couple little strokes where maybe she decelled or tightened up.
Well, she had to play safe on that 8 ball, so she just did not get good position for that.
Nope.
So in Colorado, what should I be eating?
I wouldn't say we have any kind of specialty cuisine here. I mean, Midwest style food. I mean, it's not like Ohio Midwest, but it's I still consider Denver like kind of the very end of the Midwest. We're like the Queen City of the Plains, they call us. I mean, your typical, steak and potato sort of joint.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, once again, it's an international place, right? We have a lot of good food here, but as something typically Colorado, some people say green chili. I would argue that's more of a New Mexico kind of Texas thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
check out that break.
That's a wonderful break there. Yeah, I don't know. I can recommend you some good restaurants, but not exactly good Colorado cuisine.
I did try green chili and bison.
Bison, I would say that's maybe the more typical Colorado thing, but it tastes so similar to regular beef that it's not like it's going to blow your mind. It is very lean, though, and it's healthier for you.
I thought it was interesting. I went to a place called Tokabe, which is like Chipotle, but with Native American ingredients.
Oh, wonderful shot there, Briana. Wonderful stroke she put on that ball. Oh, that's awesome. Did you like it?
It was good.
Oh, good. Yeah.
I would recommend you go there. You haven't.
Okay, no, I haven't. Yeah. Well, anyhow, let's
focus on the match, right?
I think she has a nice little angle here on the 3 to stun over for the 5. I like her to run out here. I really do. This is exactly what Briana Miller needed to get back in this match and to get her confidence back on track.
I think she has confidence on the table. I'm not seeing that she's tentative or being slow about her decisions, like going off her rhythm. It's more about she's just not getting the rolls. And sometimes there's going to be momentum shifts in the match. So we'll see what happens if it turns into her favor in the later part of the race here.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. The rolls do tend to bounce back and forth. But nothing feels as good as a quality run out. So 1 good shot left on the 6 here. Let's roll it in. This is a gentle shot, just like that. Don't let the cue ball run away. Very nicely done.
Yeah, she just now has to stun it right. Or
you can draw back or stun it. She has both options. Oh, where's the cue ball? Ooh, a nervous moment, but she hit it well.
She avoided the side pocket.
I love her pace of play, though. She always looks like she's going to make the ball. Oh, well done, Briana, there with the first break and run of the match.
So she's just like, I'm not rolling over and dying and letting you take the lead here. I'm fighting back. That's what we want to see.
Exactly. This should have been a good match. Both ladies playing very well. Oh, Dave Gross. How you doing out there, Dave? Rocky Mountain oysters. Yeah, I don't think so, buddy.
I know what those are.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I want to try them. You can have mine.
Yeah. We'll let you eat those, Dave.
So I just wanted to mention the sponsors. We have Felt Billiards. This is a really nice room here.
Yeah, thank you.
And we also have Olhausen, which is our title sponsor. And of course, our regular sponsor, Diamond Tables, Aramith Balls, and Simonis Cloth. And every time I see an event, there's more and more on this list. So we'll be talking about and giving sponsor shout outs as we go along.
See if Kristina can control her. There it is. She got that cue ball much more under control there. Is the 2 shaping up? It is. The 3 ball doesn't have an obvious pocket.
I think the combo is there if she needs it.
Yep, she has that option to just roll out to the middle of the table and play the combination. She could use a lot of right-hand spin, maybe even a touch of low to go underneath the 3 ball if she's feeling aggressive. But she's going to show us how she feels here in just a second. Oh, she did. I think she tried to get very close to it there. Wow, that's an interesting miss, isn't it?
I think she was not committed to her decision. She was still thinking about how do I get shape for this 3.
I think you're right.
So sometimes, and I don't know if being on the shot clock influences that, where she felt like she had to get down and shoot.
I think that's a very good point. People forget about the shot clock. These ladies are on a 40-second shot clock, so they have to keep it moving.
They have 1 extension per rack, too.
Briana went down there. That's a great stroke. Oh, she fell in between all of them, though. The corner and the side. I'm not sure that 3 ball goes on the corner. Matter of fact, I do not think it does. She tried to get down and play it in the side. She'll put the cue ball behind the 7 ball here, the brown 7 on the bottom left-hand side of the table. Oh, she actually had a better option. I didn't think she had that much.
She's
on the 3. Yeah, she rolled right up to the 9. That's an even better shot.
She wanted to jail safe. See this other view. How did she do? Yep, she got right up on the ball there. She's forced to kick.
Oh, fantastic. The good news is if she can hit the bottom side of this 3, the side of the 3 closest to her. Oh, she hit the top side. That's just as good. You get nice separation.
I think she can see a piece of that. She might even can carom the 7 in.
Yep, that absolutely. I think she will try to carom the 7 in. It lays just good enough here. She'll have to hit this kind of gentle.
Oh,
Ooh.
she didn't go for the carom.
Yeah, that was a tough route for the cue ball. Yeah, she's looking in the sky. She hates how she hit that one.
I think this is another safety opportunity. I don't think that there's anything aggressive here.
No, now she might put her up underneath the 7 here. She has an option. She could go either way with the cue ball. Here you go, right up underneath the 7. Nice shot, and the 9's going to help her out a little bit there. Fantastic.
There might be a kick into the side pocket. What do you think?
I do think that's what she'll attempt here. She's on the rail, though, so she can't manipulate the ball as well as she normally could. Oh, she wants that 3 ball to go as far out as possible. Well, a little bit of a sellout here from Briana.
I think it's so hard to judge sometimes when you're doing a kick, how to kick and resave.
Oh, it's one of the hardest things in pool. Yeah. That's the one thing you see the very elite professionals even mess up frequently. Such a difficult thing to do. That's why Efren Reyes was one of the many reasons why Efren Reyes was so incredibly famous. He had an almost third eye for the directional kicking. Really, really good. So hard to do. A really artistic element. You can use all the systems in the world, but there's an artistic element that comes with that you just kind of have to feel.
People underestimate how much feel is involved in pool. I think they're just focused on the mechanics and they just have to do the same thing over and over, which is true. But then you also have to think about the conditions of the room, how the table is playing. It's almost like golf. It's like, is the wind blowing a certain way? Is there moisture in the air?
Without any doubt whatsoever, it matters a lot more than people think. A lot more. And the game is largely instinctual after you learn how to play the basics. You have to say, this is how much left-hand spin I'm putting on the ball for your particular stroke, because your stroke speed will be different than my stroke speed, will be different than Briana's, and so on. So the amount of spin you apply will depend on the environment and who you are as a person.
I think speed is one of the toughest things to teach a student. So I'm starting to teach beginners right now, and it's really helping me to examine fundamentals, making sure that I'm following through with what I'm saying, but as well as being sensitive to where the student is at, and also anatomically making sure that they're shooting correctly for their form and their body type.
Without a doubt. And because everyone is shaped differently, no two people shoot identical, which is why whenever someone tries to wedge 10 players into the same type of shooting box, with their feet and everything, I think you've already started off kind of on the wrong foot. You have to take the shot line and adjust them to the shot line.
No pun intended, on the wrong foot, but
Yeah. He has the option to go forward here, and she's going to take the 9-ball in the side. She just liked the speed of the shot there. See, a lot of people would have said she should have stunned up for the corner, but I think there's no problem at all with the shot she shot as long as she's committed to it.
I feel like sometimes when you're stunning something, you may inadvertently, under pressure, punch it, and then you're just going to miss it. So
yes,
you have to go with what is the high percentage for you. For her, it was just hitting it confidently and just rolling it up for the side pocket.
Well, that was her being true to herself.
Yep.
That's the shot. That's the direction that she felt in her heart to go. So go that direction, even if maybe statistically she should have went above the ball, right?
I think everyone's percentages are different. There are things, maybe you're more of a follower versus a draw type of player. So it really comes down to like, what is it that is part of your pool library? That's what I call it, which is your list of shots that you've encountered in different situations in the pool world while playing matches or playing the game. And then really making decisions based on how you're feeling and what is that percentage.
Couldn't agree more.
I think where people go wrong is they try to play above their ability and not being true to that.
Or they try to play like somebody else, or you're trying to look like Fedor when you're not shaped like him, or whatever. So I see it all. I teach a lot also. I'm the house pro at Mile High Billiards in Arvada, so I teach, 5 days a week. And, man, you see the same things again and again and again with people.
Oh, my favorite is, I saw this on YouTube, but I don't understand.
Oh, my God.
How could they do this? And
there is so much bad instruction on YouTube. There's a lot of good instruction on YouTube as well, but there's a lot of bad instruction on YouTube, like an incredible amount. People that get a lot of views, too.
So if you viewers want to get better at pool, I think it really helps to get an instructor or a coach you trust that can help you figure out what you're doing wrong. I mean, a lot of it is based on feel, too. The stick and your arm is behind you. You can't tell if you're holding it crooked, your feet are in some funky place, or you're looking like a snake. I had a student that looked like a snake because they were trying to compensate for the line. They didn't put their body in the right place.
Exactly. I do think that gets a lot of students in trouble in the fact that, wonderful shot, Briana, that when you're first learning the game, you're taught all these mechanical elements of it, right?
Yep.
And so you think like, okay, to keep advancing at the game, I just have to keep getting better and better at the mechanical elements. And to a degree, that's absolutely true. But you do cross a line somewhere in your development where the artistic side of the game starts to be more predominant. That's the thing you have to work on. You can work on your fundamentals until you fall over, but there's another aspect to winning that doesn't have as much to do with your stance and everything, and your stroke and your alignment. I believe that learning how to win, let's call it, learning how to play is different than learning how to win.
Well, learning how to win is definitely mental resilience is part of it, which you don't get when you're doing your drills in your home or in the pool room.
Not the same type, no. And Briana looking confident here, looking to go 3-5 with her break, I believe. Is it Briana's break next?
It'll be a Kristina's break.
Okay. Well, she's got a fade one here, but Briana looking very, very good. I love the way she plays. Aggressive. Watch her cue go through the ball here. Never slowing it down. Fantastic.
Nice job.
Yeah, boss of talk. Yeah, Miller, she looks very comfortable, doesn't she? Yeah, stroke development like you were talking about there, boss. I start with all of my students that I feel are reasonably in line. Hold on one second. Sorry, we had some
Lonnie had to give me a cue.
business to take care of, yeah.
You have to tell me what's what. Anyway, let's look at the sponsors. Look at all these sponsors. Thank you so much for all your support to help bring us these ladies to the WPBA Colorado Classic and for us to experience zero humidity so that we can have this as part of our experiences. We have Slayer up to break now.
She broke really well last time, too. Let's see if she can control that cue ball again. Slight bit of a cut. Is that one going to come around for her? Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. The 2 ball, she got to play back and forth now for the 2.
Yeah, luckily that 3 ball got just out of the way for her to make that makeable for that 1 ball.
If Kristina watches this match back, she would have to think that she's, so far at least, definitely gotten the better side of the rolls. The balls are kind of bumping for her in the correct way. But she's also playing very well, so that's why she's in the lead 5-3. Let's see if she decides to hold this ball with very gentle low left-hand spin or if she decides to go back and forth. I think this is also, Kristina is not very tall at all, maybe 5'3", 5'4". She will not be able to reach this very easily.
She's left-handed.
She is left-handed, but she's stretching up on the table. But yes, if as a right-hander, I couldn't reach this. She decided to go all the way underneath, and what a great shot. That sets up a beautiful run out here. She got a little lower on the 2 than she wanted, but she'll be fine with that. The top half of the table is completely clear of balls. Oh, she is very low, isn't she? I still think she can cut this in, but it's not easy.
She has to elevate her cue, though.
She will probably just play safe then.
Nope.
Oh, nope. Where's the cue ball?
Just missed it.
Great shot.
What a shot.
This isn't exactly, the 5 is near the pocket, but the 8 ball is blocking the majority of the spaces on the table you can be to make it. So she will probably gently, well.
She's thinking of drawing it back.
Yeah, I don't hate that. Draw it down to make sure you can stay closer to the right-hand side of the table. She needs to stay on the right-hand side. And she did. So she just decided to take that line completely out of it. Oh, look at this little bump. Oh, what a great bump.
I need to add that to my list of things to do for homework. That was an incredible shot.
Drawing the ball down the table?
Yeah.
Like that? Yeah.
That's so crazy.
You know what? She loved that shot because she couldn't get hooked the route she took. She got lucky she would have been underneath the ball there, but she would have had a lot of options. But instead, she got a nice little bump on the 5 and looks great to run out here.
This is why I love commentating on live stream, because these ladies surprise me, and I'm like, you did that?
Oh, yeah.
I need to add this to my repertoire.
That showed a really good pool IQ there. She took getting hooked out of the equation for her. I like that. 2 rails forward. Ooh, she didn't strike that as nicely as she wanted.
Now she's a bit straight.
Yeah, she doesn't have the best angle in the world here. She'll have to put a powerful stroke on this ball to get back out to the middle of the table.
This is not a good view here.
Yeah,
back to the main view.
It's very difficult to tell how much angle she has, but it certainly isn't a lot. She could go 2 rails here, or even 3 rails, but she is going to draw the ball. Cueing low, stay into this shot all the way. Not a bad stroke.
You think she's going to combo this?
This is not easy at all, but it does appear she is going to go for it. Eyeing up the combination. Nothing easy about this when you have to cut the 8 slightly into the 9, and the 9's far from the pocket. Beautiful shot. She hit that. That was top tier.
And she hit that pretty easy, too. I think some people think that they have to slam it.
You know what? She put all of her energy into actually making the 9. She didn't try to play safe on the 8. She didn't try to get lucky. She said, this is where I'm going, and committed to it, and really struck that nice.
So she's extended her lead. Now she's up 6-3.
Yeah, that was a huge game to get the 3-game lead with alternate break. Only needing to go to 8. Kristina is a huge favorite here now.
Just checking in on the other match happening right now. We have Monica Webb up 4-2 against Ashley Benoit.
Monica Webb having kind of a resurgence lately, right? She's been playing very well. She's been putting some of her practice on YouTube.
Yeah, I think Monica Webb was dealing with some health issues, and she has only recently started to feel much better. So we're definitely glad to see her back on the tour and playing.
Big time. She's actually one of my very favorite players from the early 2000s when she was battling with Gerda Hofstetter and, of course, Allison and Karen when they were in their absolute heyday. So it's good to see Monica back.
That's how I got started playing pool. I watched ESPN and I saw Jeanette Lee. I'm like, who is this Asian woman?
Right. You know what? And I think people undervalue her influence as an Asian person. I mean, she really was the first famous American Asian pool player that was a woman. And she, I'm sure, inspired a lot of women like you to play.
Exactly. I was like, what is she doing? What is this game? And I want to be like her.
And Jeanette played aggressively, and she played very well. It was really cool to see her. Remember when she won the WPBA Classic, like 10 years later after she hadn't won anything for a long time, that she really recommitted herself. But yeah, she's obviously coming off some major health issues as well. How is she doing? Do you know?
I think she's doing well.
She seems. I don't know where she's at in her recovery.
I think she was recently in Las Vegas with APA. She has a franchise in Florida, and she works with the APA a lot. Whenever there's nationals, she has an exhibition and connects with the fans there. I haven't heard recently where she is at. She just came out with a new book, though. I think it's like an autobiography. And so she's going on tour, doing book signings. She's due to come to Amsterdam Billiards in a couple months. So very excited to get that book and read it and hear her experiences.
Okay, yeah, interesting. When I first started playing pool when I was about 15, 16 years old, I went to the library because I'm old enough where you couldn't just pull it up on YouTube. I went to the library to look for pool-related material, and Jeanette's book was there. And Jeanette Lee's first book is one of the very first instructional books I ever read. Yeah. And then I got Jerry Brightseth's video. Wow. I got one of Jerry Brightseth's first videos, and that really that showed me how to really play.
He's worked with Allison Fisher on her stroke and everything.
Jerry's worked with everybody. Yeah, Jerry, fantastic pool instructor. Still doing it. Still out of Wisconsin. Jerry Bryseth, one of the most tenured pool instructors in the United States.
So it looks like Kristina played a really good save. Briana tried to answer back with a save for her own, but I don't think it was enough. I think she can jump it. She's so good at jumping.
Yeah, she's just got a little bit of the ball to get over here. Oh, she decided with a small swerve. Not going to love it, though. I tell you what, this is a great chance for Briana to get right back in this match. It will be Briana's break next. Won't it? Yeah, I believe this was Kristina's.
No, it will be Kristina's
Did I
break.
get it wrong again? You know what?
You have to remember.
I just don't like keeping track.
Whoever won the lag is even.
Sure, I don't like to look at the scores.
It's okay. I'll keep you on task.
Thank
here.
you. I need a handler, really. Thank you.
That's my job, is to make sure everybody's doing what they're doing.
Let's go. I like
Good.
It. Yeah.
Teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream work, baby. Oh, yeah. No, but a lot of good books. Robert Burns' book, obviously, 99 Best Shots in Pool. That's one of the all-time classics. Mizrak also, I have that book as well. Luke, I have a couple of Mizrak's books.
I think this 5-7 might be a little bit tricky, but we'll see. I don't know. She's shooting great.
She'll probably stun this ball up and down with a little bit of left-hand spin. You could go a little high left or center left. It depends on how you feel. Just follow through. She went 2 rails with, oh no, she checked it off the top rail with some right-hand spin. Okay, great shot. And what an angle she got here. This angle goes directly towards the 7 ball.
Just make sure not to run into this 8 ball.
Yep, she just needs to kind of just, there you go, stun it right towards the middle. It needs to
Not
pull
too much,
up.
though.
Wonderful
no.
shot. Wonderful shot.
That was just enough. A little bit more. Might have scratched.
Oh, yeah, 99 Critical Shots is Ray Martin. I thought it was Robert Byrne, but you're right, it is Ray Martin. I love that book. That's a great book I still refer to this day. And Briana is looking so confident here. I love this. I love this. I think this match has got a 8-7 feel to it to me.
Yeah, and you can hear from the booth how clean she hit it into the pocket.
Yeah.
So when you're playing well, you can definitely hear the sound.
Look at her
good
speed
pool
control with that draw. You're absolutely right to listen to the sound, but man, she drew that with absolutely perfect speed. Very good job, Briana. This is a wonderful performance.
She's closing the gap now.
Yeah, this is a really great match.
So thank you everyone again for liking, sharing, and following. And make sure to hit the like in YouTube. We want to see those likes and get our statistics correct in YouTube. You could be having so many people following and watching right now, but no likes, no good for us. So please like.
Yeah, like the page and please share it. Share it on your social media. You never know who wants to see it out there and just doesn't know it exists. So please share it so everybody can see it.
And we've done pretty much every round we've had a live stream table. So there's so much quality content out there. Even I have a video from yesterday.
Ooh, nice.
Which is so rare, but I do have a video.
Nice. Ooh, great control of the break there from Kristina. And that 1 ball goes and the 2 ball shapes up nicely right beside it. Ooh, this is a wonderful chance for a run out here.
Yeah, everything's pretty spread open.
Yeah, the chances really don't get much better than this, do they? This is not what Briana Miller wanted to see.
Now, do you point on the table when you're playing to give yourself a visual?
Very rarely. I'll use it once in a while. I'll use it, but I don't like to involve my eyes looking at too many things on the table that actually aren't on the table. So I don't want to put my cue down too often, where now I'm looking at my cue tip on the table. I like to just look at the spot. I know that sounds kind of funny, but I don't like to put the cue on the table that much. But I'm not saying it's as a rule. It's just a personal thing.
No, I think that it's important when you're actually planning before you get down and execute, just to give yourself that visual.
Without a doubt, and I think you should walk over to your spot for sure. I'm not a huge put the cue on the table person, but I'm not saying I'm correct there. I just don't like to do it that much.
Sounds like it's just personal preference.
Yeah. But you should definitely be walking to your position zone. You see like Kristina, you just walk to her position zone. It's part of her pre-shot routine. She took a moment at a standing address to decide on the cue ball what she wanted to do, and then once she bent over, she's counting on her follow-through to complete the shot.
No twitching.
She delivers very clean, no tension. I think if Kristina wins this match convincingly, that she could be a threat for this tournament.
Oh, now she's got to shoot opposite-handed because she couldn't reach.
Yeah, let's see how she likes her right-handed shot here. She overspun it. Oh,
I think she can see it.
Oh.
Just enough.
Yeah, she's very close, but she's looking at the position, so she must not be hooked. Gosh, she sure looks, it's very close from the booth.
No, she's cueing like she's making it.
Yeah, she's cueing like she's not hooked at all, so. Yeah, she wasn't hooked at all. Great shot. Got a little high on the 7, but she'll be okay.
I think this is a little tricky.
It is. It's a shade tricky. She didn't get the angle she wanted, but she can draw the cue ball. Well, it's more of a big stun shot, isn't it? Stun with a little bit of left, maybe. She could draw it with a little bit of left-hand spin.
Yeah, she's looking at she's drawing this.
There you go. A little bit of left-hand spin. There it is. Dragging the cue ball over towards the long rail.
Yeah, she's coming up with some shots here.
No, Kristina's been playing very well. She played good her last match, too. She did not win, but she didn't play. She did not play bad at all. And if she pockets this, she will be on the hill. Confident stroke. Love to see it.
And Kristina's on the hill now.
Well, Briana, she'll be counting on her break here. She's been breaking well. She's been shooting well. And all you can do is break and run your rack. Put all your energy into that thought if you're a Briana fan.
So Pat, I appreciate your comment in the chat. I like to play opposite-handed, and it comes in so handy, especially in straight pull. Someone thinks that's a good save. No, I can totally make it left-handed.
Yeah, big time. That's something that most players, I think, ignore that is a really, really valuable skill. I mean, look at the effect Ronnie O'Sullivan's had on the snooker world playing so good left-handed. Oh, wonderful break by Briana there. Great control of the cue ball. Let's see that one ball shape up. And it does. She will love this. The 1, 2, and 3 are all in close proximity to each other. If she gets shape on the pink 4 ball on the bottom left-hand side, I believe she will run this rack.
Yeah, that's the tricky spot there, is not in an ideal spot with the 6 in a way.
But she'll love the wonderful opportunity she's going to get here to play, and she'll put the pressure on Kristina if she does run out here. And as an opponent, that's all you can do is keep the pressure mounting on your opponent, whether you're behind, because Kristina's on the hill here, so the impetus is on her. The pressure is on her to finish. And then you're watching your opponent just fight back at you and fight back at you, and the pressure mounts. That's how you come back from a big deficit.
But you also have to make the right shots. Like, if you don't have a good out, or you just have to play safe and being able to make those right calls.
Without a doubt. Control the table as much as you possibly can.
Looks like she's drawing it to the side pocket. Wow.
That was a good use of the tangent line there. Right in between the 3-7. And she can draw straight back towards the 4 ball here. I think she landed beautifully on this, because as she draws back, she'll just get into better and better position. She wants to draw back a couple feet here, though.
But not too much.
No, not too much, but she has to go a little bit, I think. Oh, that's absolutely perfect. Wonderful shot there from Briana.
Now she just has to go back and forth to shoot the 6 ball in the same pocket.
She doesn't need any outside spin here. It'll pick up plenty of outside from the 4 ball. Oh, she decided to use some inside and go below the 6. Interesting. Not bad, though. She lays pretty good on it.
Now this is a tester. She's got to shoot pretty far and straight and get position for the 7.
Yeah, the good news for her is she doesn't have to hit it very hard. She can just smooth through this ball and let the cue ball float forward, just like that.
Oh, that was so dramatic. It wiped its feet in.
Super dramatic. Yeah, great shot, though. Wonderful, wonderful shot from Briana there. I'm sure her heart was absolutely hanging in her throat. Three rails around for the 8. She needs that cue ball to hurry up. And it does. Good job there.
Now 1 rail position to get to...
It looks like she's going forward. Yeah, 1 rail back across table. Wonderful speed control there. That's a great out from Briana. Oh, way to respond. Way to respond. That's what a champion does right there.
She's like, I know you're on the hill, but that's not going to let that get to me.
Yep. That's extra pressure on Briana there, and she really came with it. 7-5. When you're within 2, this is a match now. Anything could happen on this break.
Well, it's Kristina Zlateva's break, and she's just like, if everything is wide open, she totally can break and run and end this.
Yes. Yeah, no, now the ball's in Kristina's hand, isn't it?
Yes. It's to her advantage that she's breaking right now and she's on the hill.
Without a doubt. I think Kristina's break has gotten a little bit better as the match has progressed.
Yeah, because I think in the beginning you're trying to get used to the tables and get warmed up and, suss out the table. And then once you do that, you're like, game on.
Absolutely, yeah. And Kristina looks really comfortable now. Wow, Briana looks comfortable. This is a high quality match here.
I think it just came down to a few like unlucky rolls, maybe some decisions that maybe weren't like absolutely perfect there.
Yeah, Kristina's had the better end of the rolls, but she's also played very well, so you can't hate that. Let's see how her break is. Oh, where's that cue ball going? Oh, wow, Briana's going to jump out of her chair here. Briana's going to absolutely leap out of her chair. This is the opportunity she wanted.
She has to go a little bit up and down the table between the 1 and the 2.
The first shot is her hardest positional shot, but she has ball in hand, and she has a wonderful draw stroke, so I do think she'll just draw straight down table. She's right-handed, so this is easy for her to reach.
Well, she put it a little bit of an angle, though. You thinking she's going to go 3 rails around?
She might do that, absolutely. It all depends on how she feels. The 5 ball it's not really in the way, but it can mess with your psyche a little bit here. She might go 3 rails. It does look like that might be how she's cueing. Nope, she decided to draw that direction at the 4. Wow, she struck it absolutely perfectly. Great shot there from Briana.
She chose a simpler route.
Yeah, no, I like that. She just decided she could hit it harder going deep into the corner there, and I dig that. I mean, you can't argue with the result, can you?
No.
Cue ball. All right, one more time up and down the table. She could choose to thin the right-hand side of the 4 ball and go up table to shoot the 5 in the bottom left, or she could go 3 rails around with low right-hand spin.
I would go 3 rails around low right hand.
No, that's what. She needs to hit this ball.
It's going though. No humidity.
Go ball. Yep, no humidity. Yeah, she chose the 3 rail route, which I agree. I think that was a slightly better shot. A lot more room for error there, and I like Briana to get out here. I think we're in for a barn burner.
Not yet. Barn burner would be hill.
Well, I think we might be headed there. It's Briana's break next if she can hold herself together here. 1 rail. Beautiful speed, nice and close to it. She has an angle. She can go forward with high right-hand spin.
She's got to make sure she leaves herself an angle for the 7 to get to the 8 next.
She does. And this is not easy. She got maybe just a shade more angle than she wanted.
I think she's got to put some inside.
Yeah, some top right-hand spin here. Nice and smooth, just like that. How much right? A perfect amount. That's a great angle.
Now, would you draw this back or go forward?
I would stun it. Maybe just a couple millimeters above center and stun it out to the middle of the table. Just a little bit above center so that ball doesn't come backwards at all. It's one thing a lot of people forget about is you can manipulate that stun line subtly towards the middle, just like that. How the ball actually came down table a little bit. Mm-hmm. Absolutely perfect.
Yeah, that was really nicely done.
She struck, that showed good cue ball knowledge and a wonderful stroke there.
So there's a comment in the chat about the next match on the stream. This is actually the last round for today. We'll come back tomorrow at 10 a.m. for the one-loss side match.
Briana, I think, thought she missed that 8 ball. She dropped her cue, but the 8 ball went straight in. One of those balls she just didn't feel good about. Excellent run out from Briana right there.
Nice. I like to see a fight.
Oh, man, Briana's showing all the fight right here. That was really fantastic. Kristina looks like she is taking a break. So I think we will run a commercial here, folks. We'll be right back in just a couple minutes. It's a player that I hadn't heard.
So checking in on the next match going on at the same time, we have Monica Webb up 5-4 against Ashley Benoit.
Oh, excellent.
So it's looking very, very tight here.
She seemed very. Daniel Vassal Dua, yeah, your guess is as good as mine. It's hard to get Olhausen tables. They don't follow them around with a truck or anything, so Olhausen is the lead sponsor here, correct, right?
Yes, they're the lead sponsor, but we are playing out of a pool hall, so we are at the mercy of what the pool hall is offering, and they have diamond tables here. So if we were playing at a casino or convention center, then I'm sure that Olhausen would be able to send over tables for us to play on, but you know, they're the title sponsor, so they are fantastic. I appreciate all that they have done to help us get to Colorado and play in this lovely room. So thank you so much for supporting the WPBA, and I appreciate the fans supporting the WPBA, and all this chatter in the chat room. So good to see all this activity. Please like, share, and follow, and make sure to donate if you like what you hear and see. You know, we've done a lot of improvements in the live stream. Lonnie has really taken it another step. Every time I come into the commentary booth, there's always something new. So there's like a new mixer right now with headsets, and we have more sponsors that have contributed to the live stream, such as our JH Custom Cues, Richie Shu. Thank you so much for all your support. And I'm so glad I got to meet you in New York in May at Rax Billiards. So appreciate everything you do to support the game.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, Pat, I agree about Kristina. I felt like she was the favorite. She's had such a good run. But, you know, sometimes you just don't bring... I was watching her practice yesterday, and she looked like she was struggling a touch in practice, too. So the game is hard. It's never easy for anybody.
Sonia, yes, I've seen, I talked to Lonnie, and she's going to be joining us at the end of the stream, and to kind of give everybody a heads up about tomorrow's schedule. And yeah, just stay to the end of the stream, and Lonnie will be able to talk more.
All right, humongous break for Briana here.
This is her chance to tie it hill.
I mean, this would be a career best finish for Briana. She needs to get through this match. Oh, she's switching sides.
No, I think she's been...
Has she been this side?
Yeah.
Am I crazy? I get crazy sometimes. Well, whatever side. Great break there. Come on, 4-ball, get out of the way. And it does not. So she'll be put to the decision now.
Nope, no 3-point requirement. Look, she's waving at Kristina and say, here, it's your choice.
Oh, no 3 points.
There are 8 balls on the table, and she made one down. And only the 9-ball got past the kitchen.
Sure. No, you're right. You're right. I always forget to look for that.
But Kristina's like, there's no shot on this 1 ball. I'm just going to give it back to you because you can push. I cannot. So that was a smarter decision for Kristina to give it back.
Yeah, Luke Walker, I don't think Kristina has any problem closing. I think Briana has just really put it on her here. I think Kristina's a good closer, but Briana's playing some fantastic pool right now. A little unlucky there with the 3-point rule, although she'd have been in the same position anyway, I suppose. But the good news here is the push out is not so difficult. Oh, she's going to jump. She's not pushing out.
She's like, I'm going to give my...
I guess after the 3-point rule, does she have the option to push out still?
She does.
Okay, I thought she did. All right.
She chose not to.
I will say, Briana, if you watch this match back...
wow, did she get lucky there?
That's a push there. I think. You don't want to be critical, but that was a very aggressive shot choice. Especially, but you know what, though? She ran the last 2 racks. I think in her head she was like, I've been successful being aggressive. Let's just keep doing that. So it's always up to the player. I should keep my opinions to myself about that, I think.
Well, you know, everyone in the commentary booth can make everything.
Well, and I don't think I would have done better. I'm just saying that seemed aggressive, but maybe she's extremely confident with the jump cue.
Well, she's also could be anxious to close, you know. She's getting very, very close to making it hill, and she's just like, I just want to get it done and take my chances here.
I think you're right. I think that's what she thought.
Oh.
Ooh, Kristina. Oh, she's shaking her head. She doesn't like that at all.
I don't think she was committed to what she was doing there.
No. Well, wow. You know what, though? This is a factor, I think, of Briana putting this pressure on her. The match is tight now.
I mean, if she was going to go for the combo, she really needed to slam it, I think. There were too many balls there.
It was just a very difficult shot, I think, all the way around. I'm sure if you talked to Kristina, she had another idea of what was going on there. But can she move the 8 out of the way right now? She moved it a little. Oh, she is jacked up over the 7 now, though. One big shot here for Briana. One big shot.
I still think the 6 to the 7 is going to be the problem here, unless she gets the 8 out of the way.
It will be, but she's got to make this ball first. You have to stay dead still on these shots.
Yeah, she's like slightly jacked up.
Oh, and that's it. Ooh, look at this roll. You talked about the rolls sometimes going the other way.
Yeah.
What a good roll there for Briana. She deserved one.
Well, she's definitely making Kristina work for it. She's like, I'm not letting you, get on the hill and have it easy.
No doubt. Kristina is going to try to kick the 2 ball above the 3 and leave the cue ball safe behind the 3. Gentle kick here. Kind of a medium speed. Just like that, sort of medium. And she tried to get the separation and left Briana a beautiful chance to tie it up 7-7.
I think she kind of moved too, like in her stroke.
Yeah, she could have stayed down a moment longer, couldn't she?
Pressure's on, I'm telling you.
The pressure's definitely on.
Brianna's breathing up down her neck and she feels it.
She does. No, Brianna's putting extra pressure on Kristina now. This 6 ball is miserable though, isn't it? You almost have to just commit to banking it in the side. There's no good way to move it here. You have the option to try to move it from the 4, but... Ooh, is she gonna... This is interesting.
You think she's gonna bust out the 8-7?
I don't think so, but she has the option to now.
She's looking.
Yeah, she has a big choice to make here. I would not go into the 6. I would not try to get into those balls, no. But
anything can happen, and she might be stuck behind one of those balls.
Yeah, I think you should play to bank the 6, I do. But everybody knows everything up here in the booth. Okay, she's tried to move the 6. And she hooked herself behind the 6.
Goodness.
Oh, yeah.
How unlucky.
I thought that was an incredibly aggressive decision again there. The 6 ball was not in the worst place in the world. Oh, Briana, you've played so well here. Well, she needs to hit this 4 ball. Don't think about it. Hit the 4. Anything can happen.
I mean, there's still a problem on the table.
The 6 ball, she actually got lucky, yeah, that she didn't move it away. Oh, where's the cue ball?
Oh,
all right.
In the drink.
Wow.
Still got some problem there that she has to solve, so...
She does. Briana will be very upset if she pushed that 6 ball out just far enough for her to shoot it in the side. Kristina's looking at it right now. And she has ball in hand. Huge decision for Kristina Zlateva right now. Yeah, that's where she'd like to be. I wonder if she'll draw this cue ball all the way back or go underneath the 6. She's going to go 1 rail down table here. Low left-hand spin. Low left-hand spin. How's her speed? Not awful.
Yeah, but the 7's still not in a good spot.
No, she has to cue this 6-ball sweetly, doesn't she? She has to cue this ball absolutely juicy.
Or I think there's a safe here. If she's feeling like not confident about getting that position, she could send the 6 to the bottom short rail.
She could. She's looking at the potting angle, though. I think she wants to shoot bad. She is. She's cueing low. She needs to draw back about 6 or 7 inches here. Very smooth. Oh, she struck that ball really, really well. Did she get enough? I think she did. But it is very close. Nope, she's getting right down on the ball. She has plenty. Ooh, and she tightened up just a little on that stroke.
Did not get enough spin there.
That right there, folks, was her right hand, her grip hand, tightening up on the way forward with the shot. So she slowed her cue down and did not get the proper amount of spin.
She just has to accept this hard cut and go up, back and forth. Keep it simple.
This shot's very makeable. Put all your energy into pocketing this 8-ball. Oh, nice shot.
How well did she hit that?
She struck that with a lot of confidence. That's how you finish a match. Yeah, Luke Walker, if you had any, I guess I should wait for her to make the 9-ball, but that was what a closer does. Fantastic. Great match from Kristina there. Great match from Briana.
Congratulations, Kristina Zlateva, emerging victorious over Briana Miller. Unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to Briana Miller in this tournament, but fantastic finish here.
Yeah, really good finish from Briana. You should be proud of your play, Briana Miller. That was a great shot, and you really came with it when you had to. Well done. Well, thank you, folks out there.
Thank you, Adam King.
It was a pleasure commentating with you. Yep. And tomorrow, do you guys have guest commentators tomorrow? I know I'm not on there, but
no, we're having we'll see. Lonnie has the schedule, so
yeah, no worries. Anyway, it was a pleasure. Thank you guys for allowing me to do it.
Thank you for joining us in the booth. And I'm Ada Leo. I'm going to be passing on the mic to Lonnie, who'll be giving you an update on the stream schedule for tomorrow, as well as keeping you posted on our other matchup of Ashley Benoit versus Monica Webb. Thank you, everyone. Stay tuned.
All right, folks, this is Lonnie Fox Raymond. I hope you guys have enjoyed the show. That was a fantastic matchup between Ada Leo and Adam King, or Ada Leo and Adam King. I'm reading the commentators. Between Kristina Zlateva and Briana Miller. Briana came with it there at the end, and I really thought that was going to end up a hill thriller for you folks at home. I'm sure the players were sweating it as well. I'm going to see if I can do a little bit of Zoom action. See if I can swivel around the room. I don't know. The lights are really low in this place. I don't know if I can get us in to Monica and Monica. Sorry, folks. Sam Deep stepped in to take a picture. All right, so we're trying to swing it around so you guys can catch that match. I'm probably talking through the picture. That's fine. It's fine. See if I can get us there. I know this is a lot of moving around for y'all, and you may not be able to see the players. Not be able to get you there. Let's see. I know you guys got to watch this at home, and I apologize. You can see the table. It is difficult. I apologize. There are lights in the way in this venue. Let's see. See if I can change the scorecard for you as well. I do know that Monica Webb is up 6-5 on Ashley currently at the moment. See if we can refresh the score for you folks at home. It's not giving it to us, I'm wondering. Why, but we do know it's 6-5 currently in favor of Monica Webb, and you can see Monica there on the 8 ball. Probably come 2 rails for the 9 in the bottom left-hand corner. Like this. I know she just made, and I wasn't able to get it there for you guys, and I apologize for that. They were finishing on the feature table. Monica made an exceptional jump shot on the 7 ball to take the score from 5s to 6-5 in her favor. This 9 ball to get on the hill for Monica Webb. It looks to be Ashley Benoit's break from here. I wish I could give you all a little bit better view. I apologize. This is kind of the best I got. The lights hang very low in this this venue. It's tough to get in on those tables. Oh, yeah. I tried to swing my other camera around for you guys on my studio mode, and that's even worse. We even have a camera hanging on the wall. I thought I might be able to get in a little bit better for y'all, but this is what we got. I hope you guys enjoy. I know that Frank from PA Pro-Am, who is Ashley Benoit and Briana Miller's sponsor, is in the stream, so I wanted to try to give him some view action of his ladies. He got to watch Beast Mode in action there against Kristina Zlateva, and she fought really hard. We're super proud of her. She's just such a good player, Briana, and she's going to be around for a very long time. So while you guys can see Monica is at the table. It looks as though maybe Ashley didn't make a compliant break with the 3-point rule, giving Monica an opportunity to get back to the table. I'm going to go through and kind of check out the brackets for tomorrow while you guys are doing that. Those brackets are on digitalpool.com. You guys are welcome to check that out as well. Looks as though our hot seat match tomorrow, 10 a.m. is going to be Pia Filler versus Margarita Fefilova. It's going to be a good one. At the same time, Kristina Zlateva will also be playing at 10 a.m. versus the winner of the Monica Webb Ashley Benoit match. Hi, Craig. I see you in the chat there. I do agree. So these particular cameras, they do not have audio. I am kind of working on a system to get a microphone. I can attach a microphone to them for some impact sound. I do agree. It's just unfortunate, and I hate to say this, but in these situations here with the WPBA, in this particular season, we have done a Back to the Bricks tour. So we are streaming via YouTube as well as Billiard TV. But we are streaming via YouTube means that we have copyright issues to contend with. So it is difficult, or we lose the monetization of our stream. And without that, we cannot continue to provide you guys a free stream. So although I do agree with you, at the moment, it's just not really feasible for us. So I hope you enjoy the commentary. I totally understand where you're coming from, but I hope you still enjoy the show. And unless we change the format and the way we're able to produce the events and not using YouTube, it's probably pretty unlikely that we will go to an environmental noise situation. Unfortunately, I apologize for that. Yeah, it's just such a tough situation. Until we build our own server and do our own thing, we're kind of limited to the lack of the ball's rolling around on the table. I apologize for that, but hopefully you can understand our situation as well. And we want to continue to bring you a free stream for as long as we can possibly do that. Yeah, David, thanks. I will look into that. We do actually, there are a few apps out there that do that, but at the moment, what I found with them is we're getting a lot of like weird noise from the mics cutting in and out because they're not allowing the background music as well. It's super strange. So, like I said, eventually that, we'd like to get to that point. Maybe we can find the right technology that works for us. But at the moment, this is where we sit, folks. I apologize. But I do agree. I like to hear the sound of the balls cracking as well. All right, so Monica's left the 2. This is a super difficult shot for Ashley. She's going to have to just accept position after pocketing the 2 back to the center of the table. Just kind of take a more difficult shot on the 3. No, thanks, George, for tuning in. We appreciate it. We love your commentary as well. I watch a lot of your broadcasts. Oh, she got a bump on the ball. I have right on this ball. She's able to get back out then. I have to cut it kind of thin. She went 2 rails to the inside. Yeah. Right. Monica comes to the table. I don't know who's in our chat right now from the tour, but they better stop that. I got a guess. I have a guess. I'm about to take his admin rights away. I'm going to file a formal complaint. Yeah, Jay David's going to say anything. No, he needs to stop too. Jerry just popped his head in because Jerry is the one in there. He's doing that, talking that smack from the WPBA page. All right, so Monica looks like this ball is laying in the jaws. She's going to have to get out and around from the pocket. The orange 5. She doesn't want it to land on the rail, though. That makes the shot so much more difficult. And I think this is the 8 ball down on this end rail. I don't think it's a 6. I can't see the table from where my booth is. I apologize if I miscall some of these shots. Just trying to give you guys some fun content. This is the last match of the evening. And obviously this decides who plays in the final 4 tomorrow. The loser of this match will walk out of here as a 5th, 6th place, which is not terrible. I think it's a fantastic position in this event with some great talent in this tournament. This must be the 6 or not. Unless she played the 7 for the side, but I don't. So, nope, that is definitely the 6 ball on this rail. See, Monica comes around and lays a cue on the table there. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, but Monica Webb is a former #1 ranked player here in the WPBA. She also has multiple Euro Tour wins as an American. Oh boy, she's getting close to it. You can see from the shadows of the ball on the table there that she does have probably a ball width of distance between the cue and the 7. It's not a lot of room to work with. Backing up. 3-shot routine, kind of stepping into the long shot. Like she's gonna somewhat play this as a two-way just based on she's using draw on the cue. She can shoot the 7 to the top left corner pocket and a cue ball underneath the 9, but it also allows her to have a shot on the 9 if 7 does fall. I'm sure she's aiming to make it, but if not, the 9 may be a good blocker. They're difficult to see just like this. They're difficult to judge when you're that close to the object ball. So I think that was a really smart play by Monica. Guys, I'm doing my best here. Unfortunately, like I said, this room, where my cameras are mounted from any direction, it's really tough to get a room view, which I know you guys are kind of used to me having at our events, but this room was in particularly difficult just based on where the tables are. They're down below the seating surface, and there's not a lot of room for my tripod, so I've got one mounted on a wall. Thank you to Felt and Adam, one of the owners here, for letting me drill holes in his wall. I appreciate that. And of course, I've got one mounted up in the seating area, kind of looking down over the feature table, but it's difficult. The lights hang low. They're already below the seating area, so no room for tripods. Wish I could say there was, but we're gonna work on it for next time we're here for sure. I'm gonna come up with a good plan. Oh, thanks, Pat, in the chat room there. Seemed, he hopes to feel better. I did have had some bad food. It wasn't here. It felt the food here is wonderful. I went somewhere else and dinner the first night we got here, and it didn't settle well for me. I was struggling for the first couple of days. All right, so this rack right here, 9 ball, I believe will win this match for Monica Webb. It's 9 ball. But defeat Ashley Benoit and to find a place in the Final Four here at the Olhausen Colorado Classic. She drains it. Congratulations to Ashley Benoit / herself for a fantastic finish. I do believe this 5th-6th finish is the best finish she's had yet at a WPBA event. And Monica Webb is in the top 4 of this event. You guys can kind of see what I was discussing about around the room, the way the tables are set up. The lights are hanging very low. There's not a lot of space. The ladies sit on these cool little cushion booths in the backside there, and they're all along this wall here where you can see these tables currently. All right, so let's talk about this event before we close out the action for the day. So it looks like Monica Webb will be playing Kristina Zlateva tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. And then Pia Filler and Margaret Fefalova will be our feature match at 10 a.m. on table 2, which is our feature table. That is the hot seat match. And of course, the loser of that match will play the winner of Monica and Kristina Zlateva. So those are our final 4 ladies here at the Olhausen Colorado Classic. Thank you so much to Felt Bar and Billiards, and of course, all of our sponsors. And to me, thank you so much to all the fans at home that have supported this event throughout the entirety of it. This is Lonnie Fox Raymond. I thank you again. I'm going to throw you guys one of our sponsor commercials and the reason why the ladies here love the WPBA. And we'll see you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m. Mountain Time.
I love WPBA because it's like a big family and we feel so warm.
The sisterhood amongst the women. One of the greatest gifts I've ever gotten out of pool were the friendships that I've built from them.
What I like most about the WPBA is their continued support for women's pool.
I love the camaraderie and the competitiveness of the WPBA players.
WPBA gives us a chance, a stage to compete and show our passion.
WPBA always supports us in that every tournament we go to, they will always take care of us.
What I love about the WPBA are all the fierce competitors out there.
The competitiveness.
I love the equipment at the WPBA.
I like the most about WPBA that they keep continuing to support women's sport throughout so many years.
What I love about the WPBA are the fans.
What I love most about the WPBA is that we're all kind of like one big family.
I love that the WPBA brings great competition from around the world.
The WPBA has been a huge part of the growth of women's pool, and I love them for that.
Digital Pool is the ultimate app for billiards enthusiasts, tournament directors, and league operators. Digital Pool enables world-class billiards events by using innovative technology to enhance and streamline the experience at every angle. Experience features like live scoring, text notifications, table assignments, real-time match updates, automatic reporting the Fargo rating, player stats and profiles, live streaming overlays, online player registration, and digital payment tracking. Enjoy all this and more by signing up for your free account at digitalpool.com.